It's now my pleasure to introduce the Mayor of Rolling Hills Estates and President of the California Contract Cities Association, Mayor Zerunian. Thank you.
Thank you, Darlene. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here with short notice. I appreciate certainly the hospitality of our good friends and Contract City's good friends, Supervisor Antonovich, Kanabe, and Yaroslavsky, who are here today. I also appreciate the participation and help of our sister organization, Independent Cities Association, and President-elect Kevin Stapleton of Covina for being here. California Contract Cities Association represents 76 cities with approximately 9 million residents. We've been here before, and we're here again, unfortunately. We've been here before, shoulder to shoulder, with my colleagues, as you see behind me, and with the governor in particular, in getting the Proposition A to the voters. And as you well recall, Proposition 1A passed with an overwhelming support of the people of California by 84%. It is that we're trying to protect. It is that unfortunately is being attempted to circumvent. And that is very important for us, local governments. As my colleagues suggested, it is local services. Someone much wiser than me has once said, all politics are local. I venture to say, all vital services are local. So allow us to keep our local services the way our residents are accustomed to. We definitely support and appreciate the wisdom of this governor, who has stood by local governments time and time again, in particular with Proposition 1A funding as well as Proposition 42. And we say to the governor, Godspeed, please, please, our residents need a budget, and we need a budget now. It is imperative that we continue our efforts in at least keeping the dialogue going, and it is extremely important for us to keep these funds local. With that, I have the distinct privilege and honor presenting to you and introducing the Governor of the great state of California, the Honorable Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Thank you very much for your nice introduction, and it is great to be here. Not too long ago, it was 2004, I was traveling up and down the state of California to campaign for Proposition 1A, and we were all standing together here also in Los Angeles and talked about how important it is to protect local government. And here we are again, so it is wonderful that to be here today and to be part of and hear all the voices that are being heard here about a responsible California budget. I think it's fiscally irresponsible for Sacramento to again think about borrowing and taking money from local government and from transportation in order to close the budget deficit and in order to fix our problem. It is irresponsible because we have not yet paid off our old debt from 2003, from our last economic decline. And so this is why I think that we should solve this problem once and for all, especially to go after local money. Local money pays for the police and for fire protection. It pays for the parks and for libraries. And it pays also for fixing roads and the highways, and it also creates jobs. So this is the worst place to go for the money. It is time to stop putting people through this budget roller coaster ride every time the economy slows down. It is time to stop kicking that can down the alley and let someone else then be responsible for it. It is time for Sacramento to have the guts and the vision and to solve this budget problem once and for all. Borrowing more money is irresponsible. And we have heard the example about the credit cards, because it is like a family taking credit cards and overextending then to get another one to pay all of the debt off with that credit card. It doesn't solve any problems. It is not the solution. It is a disaster. It is not fair to local government. It's not fair to the people of the cities and the counties. It is not fair to transportation to go in that direction once again. So I want to ask all of the people here in this city and the county to go and all over the state of California to tell your legislators that you want Sacramento to not borrow any money and to go and borrow and from local governments not to borrow from the future. Tell them that you want to have true reform and an honest budget and to solve this problem once and for all. Thank you very much for listening. And now if you have any questions, please feel free.